Oh, welcome back to the Great Show on YouTube. I'm of course Ferrari King. We're playing some more Vampyr. We're going to talk to citizens, but we're also going to heal some people in this area and do some side missions. Basically, we're going to do side missions. And then we'll continue. Hopefully we can get through chapters 4, 5, and then finally 6. And then we'll level this guy up a wee bit. Heal some of the sick folk. There's still one, at least. No, I think we healed the other guy. Yeah, I think there's just 2 people in this area we gotta heal because they're sick. We don't want to have any sick people. Once we get to a boss fight, the boss fight's too difficult, of course, then we'll have to level them up. If not, then we'll wait. I find it's easier just to do as much as you can in like one night in this game. That way, you know, the characters don't get more difficult and the areas don't. Well, in my case, it usually gets better because I don't just eat everybody. Sometimes I do.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
First thing we want to do. Where's she at? I was going to talk to Swansea. We're not going to tell Swansea. Probably won't be too happy about it. Well, our buddies won't be. What? Man, I was going to talk to
Right to vote is only the first step.
Wanted to talk to what's her name? Lady ASHBURY. Need to find this dude. Dang, he's only got 100,000 XP. So you're the only person left is CLARENCE, CROSSLEY. Still haven't met these guys and all of these. Damn, there's a lot of people we haven't met. Whoops. Make sure we. This guy, you can't really do much for him. Oh, we didn't. I have to find this Rufus. What's wrong with Rufus? Oh, he has anemia, and we didn't have a cure for anemia. So you can tell I ate her son. If you eat her son, she then takes care of this guy. He actually is going to be happier. She's actually happier. Nobody misses this bastard. Just to let you know that. How is Archer Woodbeard dead? They need him. Another anemia. That's why we didn't have a cure for anemia. Just want to find the second part of your father's testament. We'll do that later. Locate Emily's house. Find an exceptional restaurant for Calhoun Russell.
Equality between men and women.
We don't need equality between men and women. Just kidding. Just kidding. I agree with her. But women have more rights than men, so they can say and do whatever they want without much consequence. Fine, Emily. Hopefully she's didn't become someone's dinner. Oh, I see. We're gonna have to. There we go. Venus CROSSLEY, we don't need her. She won't let you into her house. Oh yes, I have my mesmerization. She might now. Won't let me here. Mesmeration, you gotta have that up. Talk to her, but I'm level 4 now. Why is it not? Where is she? Sometimes these things can be a bit difficult to find where you gotta go. Office to let. Damn, we're far from it now. Maybe we have to go through that fence. Man, I wish this bug would leave me alone. Got a net around here. It's North Dock. What is it, that sound that's playing, that music was reminding me of Scarface.
Hello again, Venus.
Jonathan, you're still up. Can't you just knock at people's doors during the day?
No, I can't.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. I
need more women to say that to me.
This hour of night?
Huh?
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
Yeah, I talked to him already, I know.
Do you need my medical attention?
No thanks, Jonathan.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right. But if I were you, I'd pay them a visit. A big house, reachable through a courtyard, to the north of the railway bridge.
North. North.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Of course, because we wouldn't want rich people to suffer now, will we?
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan, please accept my condolences for your mother and your sister. Such a tragedy.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden, and I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but, you know, It's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Well,
Goodbye for now.
I'm gonna go ahead and go through your house and see what I can steal, since you probably won't stop me.
When Mary came here with her husband and her son. They were such a beautiful family.
And they're all dead now. How life works. At least they get to have a family. I don't. Only 2,500 points. Ooh. So if I eat you, that's 25 XP. But I'm not going to eat you. Don't worry about it. You weren't rude or anything. Your husband's a bit weird.
You're not always welcome here. But at this hour...
I do appreciate you letting me, go through your stuff and steal from you. Oh, here's your bed. You want to come up here? While your husband's out there? Since your husband's outside looking for vampires, me and you could be up here. Finally! July 1918. I spent the last day in that quiet church door. I did not know bliss could be, blah blah. It's pretty good. Still worries me, came back, and then I can't believe this Clarence has spent half his pension to print some stupid leaflets. He must have really gave it. Now that is funny. Sad but funny. Well, if I find him, I'll talk to him some more. I enjoyed his wife too. See if we can find Emily. Hey, you know where Emily lives?
Hour of night?
Thanks for letting me steal from you. Damn, where is her? Now what we gotta do, let's find that woman's that we just came out of. Actually, that's how you're supposed to get up there. We were right. Dookie? Sorry.
Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. Please, come in.
That's what I like to hear from a pretty
Always
woman.
welcome here.
Yeah, I bet.
At this hour of night?
Hit that button a couple times.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer.
Emily's love letter, my dear Jax. I can't wait to see you again tonight. Tomorrow I can hardly wait, since we kissed on that bridge while the moon was so bright in the night sky. I want to feel your teeth again on my lips. Ugh. All the excruciating pain of your sweet bite on my neck, you devil, you. Ah, for the longest second year, I feared you were going to kill me right there on the bridge in the middle of the night, but no, my dear Jax, you remain the delicate fiancé I know you are, and you were only teasing me. Can't wait to drink your blood for good this time and come back to my sweet friend Charlotte as an immortal. To play with her a little first, of course, like you taught me how to play with mortals. And then I'll turn her into one of us two, and we'll rule the nights of London and cleanse the city of its impure souls. Faithfully yours, Emily.
Emily wanted to become a vampire. Something must have gone wrong. Someone is responsible for this mess.
You think? Why is it here and here now? I hate to come down here and then I have to do this again. Oh shoot, damn it. Maybe I should read things first before I... Well, that's the house to let me in. Oh crap, I think we screwed this up. You get worse than me.
Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. Please come in.
Believe me, Venus, I would love to.
Jonathan.
Believe me, I would love to.
Blood. I should follow the trail.
Probably gonna be a very powerful skull.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I intend to do so very soon, thank you. But for the moment, I'd like to shed light on the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
What are you doing here?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate, yet intense spectacle.
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally depraved and immoral creature since the day I was reborn, sir. And probably before.
What do you plan to do here?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at your service, my dear cousin.
You're
Obviously it's
French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Dear cousin, are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
Her body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
You deserve to die, I believe you. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I believe you, because I'm certain that he's lying a bit, but I don't care.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming. Well, mystery solved then.
Yes, I suppose so. You can go.
And so can you. Farewell, sir. May you enjoy the spectacle of this fallen city as much as I do.
So we go and tell our little buddy, hey, your dumbass friend, you know, got eaten by a vampire. Oh yes, that Charlotte, she's told that dumb girl about vampires. Charlotte Ashbury's that lady's Ashbury's adopted daughter, and she got that woman killed. Sad, so very sad. Migraine, let's heal your migraine, Dookie head.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say?
medicine.
I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
We already know how his wife is because we just talked
You
about
need
it.
some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Support the equality between men and women.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Park. I bet you if I heard that Lady Ashbury would be so pissed.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood?
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Steak. I don't need a
Goodbye,
steak.
Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Getting us some money. Emily is missing. Well, that's done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Don't forget to watch any of my other videos. Don't forget to check out the description for links to my website where I sell ebooks for 99 cents.